Windows Update errors move faster when you identify the failure class first, instead of jumping straight to a big repair. In this video, you'll narrow the problem, clear a stuck staged package, clean up a corrupted task entry, and then try the update again, with windowsforum.com as the reference point for this walkthrough. When you see 0x800f0922 or a related update code, think of it as a failure class, not a verdict that Windows is broken. That code usually means the update installer hit a problem somewhere in the transaction, and the fix depends on what kind of problem it is. Sometimes it's a staged package that never finished cleanly. Sometimes it's a corrupted scheduled task that blocks registration. Sometimes it's something else entirely. So before you reach for a bigger repair, you're checking for the specific blocker that actually stopped the update. Start here so you can see whether Windows Update is actively failing, waiting, or stuck. You open Settings and go straight into Windows Update, which gives you the current status and any error code tied to the problem. If nothing obvious appears, don't assume the system is fine. The history view usually tells you more. Now, you're narrowing down which update attempt actually failed. By clicking Update History, you can see the specific error code and the last failed installation, instead of guessing from the main page. If the history looks empty or unclear, refresh the page or go back one level and reopen it. This quick command window is useful for confirming the shell opens correctly before you move to the elevated repair steps. You open Run, type CMD, and press Enter to bring up command prompt. If the window doesn't appear, make sure you actually pressed Enter after typing the command. Now you need elevated rights, because the package cleanup and registry cleanup both require administrator access. You open Start, type CMD, right-click Command Prompt, and choose Run as Administrator. The shield icon is your cue that this is the privileged path. If you only open a normal prompt, the repair commands that follow may fail with access denied. This is the point where Windows asks you to approve the elevation. You click Yes on the user account control prompt, so command prompt can run with administrator rights. If the prompt never appears, check whether UAC is disabled or whether the admin launch was blocked. Now you're looking for update packages that are stuck in a staged state, because those can block the next install from completing cleanly. You run the DISM command to list packages in table format and filter for staged entries, which quickly shows anything that needs cleanup. If the command returns nothing, that tells you there may not be a staged package block on this machine. Once you have the package name, you remove that stuck entry so Windows can stop tripping over it on the next attempt. You run DISM again with the package name value from the previous step, and that clears the staged package from the servicing path. If the name is copied wrong, DISM won't match it, so double-check the exact package string before you rerun it. Next, you check the registry location for the secure boot encode UEFI task so you can identify its internal GUID. You run the regquery command against the task cache tree and read the ID value that comes back. If the query returns nothing, the path may be typed incorrectly, so verify the full registry location before moving on. This cleanup removes the corrupted task's leftover registry entries so Windows can register it cleanly again. You delete the maintenance, plain, tasks, and tree entries using the GUID you just found, and that clears the broken task registration from all 4 places. If one delete fails, stop and confirm the GUID first. Using the wrong value can keep the repair from working. Now, you go back to Windows Update and test the repair with a fresh check for updates. You open Settings, return to Windows Update, and click Check for Updates to see whether the blocker is gone. If the error returns, the failure class is likely different, and you'll want to recheck the code and logs before trying a broader repair. If the update still fails after these checks, you've at least ruled out the common staging and task registration problems without guessing. For more Windows repair walkthroughs like this one, keep following along with windowsforum.com.